feel the power vibrating through the ground, you know the Redman TNT All-American Pulling Series has come to town.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Freedom Hall in Louisville, Kentucky for the TNT Redman All-American Pulling Series. My name is Army Armstrong, and I'll be breaking all the action tonight, along with Mr. Dave Grimm standing to my left, with periodic updates from Don Breitweiser, the driver of the famous Bigfoot monster truck.
Bigfoot and 11 of the country's meanest machines are in the middle of a dogfight in Louisville, and 3 have already bit the dust. The first run of this single elimination battle pitted Bigfoot against Stomper. Bigfoot laid Stomper to rest and advanced to round 2. The next skirmish of the night featured Crimson Giant and Modern Day Outlaw.
What a hole shot! Comes out left lane. We got a winner, ladies and gentlemen. Starvin' Marvin Smith puts it on the other end.
Crimson Giant sent Modern Day Outlaw packing and advanced to fight another round.
Texas Toy, Larry Cook out of Corpus Christi, Texas, comes in the building.
Next up was the Texas Toy, on the line against No Problem.
Larry Cook, Corpus Christi, Texas, he is scheduled to go against No Problem. Here he comes, No Problem Ford, ladies and gentlemen, coming in the building to the battle.
Do you think that this short wheelbase may be to an advantage or disadvantage on the No Problem truck versus the Texas Toy?
I think at this particular track, the advantage will have to be to the long wheelbase. By nature of they got a real quick mogul to go over first, and then just the fact they're working that left side of the track is an advantage to the longer wheelbase vehicle. He will be able to leg it, really get out and get a run at it. But if you want to see some fancy footwork, keep an eye on the flagman.
The Texas Toy had no problem beating No Problem. No Problem had a rough road, especially when he got to the cars.
We'll be back with the rest of the first round of Monster Mania after this commercial break.
TNT's World of Power roars into your living room with explosive home video action. It's the stars of the Redman TNT All-American Pulling Series, plus the country's hottest and meanest car-crushing monster trucks, and the grime and glory of mud racing, all on one VHS video cassette. Send check or money order for $24.95 to this address, or charge it to your Visa or MasterCard by calling 1-800-227-3167.
Backside to one of the Bigfoot drivers, Don Breitweiser, with a recap of the first 3 runs.
His first race you've seen Stomper against Bigfoot, one of the biggest rivalries in the monster truck business. You've seen Bigfoot come out. Fast race, these boys are feeling at home on it now. They're going all out. Bigfoot beat him by a little bit. Second race, Marvin was in control. Like I say, he's a veteran of many a race. He just settled down, kept it low, kept it fast, made a real good run. Texas Toy did the thing you got to keep in mind here. You got to keep it under control and keep it flat, smooth. No Problem. He was bouncing all over. Couldn't get her line back out again, and Texas Toy just walked away with it.
We're almost ready for the next run. Overtime over the obstacle course against the Crimson Crusher. Crusher driver Dale Hancock is gunning for a victory tonight, and he'll pull out all the stops.
Where's our Chevrolet fans once again? Chevy!
Out of Hilton Head, South Carolina, overtime comes in with the GMC 482 cubic inch. Keep an eye on this Ford. He built it for one reason. That's to be the #1 Ford in the country. He had to go against Bigfoot in a qualifying round. He wants to get to him in the finals.
Overtime in Crimson Crusher. They're ready and waiting for the flagman signal.
Crusher, you've seen him run there. I don't really think he raced the course. He more or less flew it, but I think that's legal in this game.
Mad
The Chevy Mad Dog is up next, running against Clydesdale. Mad Dog is fast becoming a real crowd pleaser on the Redman TNT circuit. The big Chevy is custom made for this type of tortured track and a favorite to win it all tonight.
24 shock absorbers under Clydesdale. Unbelievable what these guys will do for a suspension. Some are running a 66-inch high tire, some running a 73. And I'll tell you, John Green, this could go down to a Bigfoot versus Green final tonight. Let's see if it holds true. Back to you, Army.
The track officials are lining up Mad Dog and Clydesdale. The winner will face Crimson Crusher in the next heat. John Green would like nothing better than a chance to get at the Crusher. Clydesdale is the only thing standing in his way.
Got on the brakes real quick when he came over the final mound of dirt, and it picked that back end up, and for a moment it looked like he was going to upset. Mad Dog, he'll be coming back.
John looking mighty fine on that run. He kept his head right there at the end. It could have went over as easy as it stayed up. He had no sense about him not to stand on the brakes, or it would have went end over end. A real good piece of driving there. He's looking mighty good when he comes into the finals.
The Gold has mechanical problems, so Casper gets a bye and a free ride, and we'll be back with round 2.
Running a Chevrolet that goes by the name of the Crimson Giant, Marvin Smith. He'll be in the red Chevrolet. What can we say about the blue Ford? It's called Bigfoot, the #1 monster truck in the country. Side by side, the winner stays out, the loser goes on the trailer.
It's the second round of heats in the single elimination monster truck showdown in Louisville, Kentucky. 6 of the toughest monster machines on the Redman TNT circuit have survived to fight it out for the championship title. First up are the Bigfoot Ford and the Crimson Giant Chevy.
I know my Chevrolet people, you got to be kind of pumped up now. You just won that two-wheel drive category. How would you like to see a major upset and Chevrolet win this round and put Bigfoot on the trailer? It can happen. Rick Hoosier will be back. Hoosier advances with a Bigfoot Ford.
Bigfoot wins again.
First race of the finals, I've seen Bigfoot against Crimson Giant, which just come out and run a real fast race, put him away. He did what he had to do to be in the finals.
The next heat is between the Texas Toy and Casper. Texas Toy rolled over no problem with no problem, but Casper comes to the starting line untested. Casper got a bye in the first run. All Dale Harris had to do was make it over the track to qualify for this round. As they line up, Texas Toy has to be considered a heavy favorite to win this one.
Out of Mississippi, they call him Casper, named after Casper the Friendly Ghost, Mr. Dale Harris. So in this round of semis, it'll be the Toyota out of Mississippi going against the Texas Ford side by side. Again, the winner stays alive, the loser goes on the trailer on the Redman All-American Pulling Series. Part of the TNT Motorsports sanctioned event. To the Texas Toy, lining up left side, long wheelbase. He got a straight shot out the door. The camera crew backs away. Casper go after him. Kind of like pro stocker, going up on the RPM. Casper comes out, takes a shot. An upset, ladies and gentlemen. The Texas Toy goes down. Casper advances.
And Casper upsets Texas Toy in a tough fight right down to the finish line. Casper advances to meet none other than Bigfoot in the next round of action.
Everybody gets into it. Freedom Hall in Louisville, Kentucky, as Casper put one of the big ones down. The Texas Toy, having lane choice, didn't work for him. The Toyota will advance.
Dale Harris, they love him here tonight. And this is the way the drivers get down. They just walk down the tire. Let's get him on camera here for ESPN. Dale Harris, congratulations. You really want to go after Bigfoot tonight, don't you?
I got all both barrels loaded, and I'm coming for it.
All right, you really nailed it off the line. You didn't waste any time. Awful lot of excess bouncing out there. Does that concern you?
Not a whole lot if the truck can take it, because the good Lord's with me. I got his grace, and we're going to go for it tonight.
All right, let's hope he's with you later on. Dale Harris and Casper. He's going to be going against some awfully good trucks in this class.
Yeah, you just seen a dandy race. Casper doing one of the major things you got to remember in racing, not giving up. It was nick and tuck all the way through. Both of them ran a real fine race. Casper just inched him out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ford versus Chevrolet. One more time. And I got a feeling it's going to be one of the best races of the night. Right here, Dale Hancock going against John Breed. No love lost. Believe me, Breed comes out. He's got the neck race. He'll be working the far side of the track out of Missouri. Dale Hancock, the Crimson Crusher out of Evansville, Indiana. Best in the Midwest. Both of them trying to go after Bigfoot to meet him in the final, but they got to get past each other to do it. We're coming back to you one more time. How about it, Ford people? You still believe in yourself, don't you? How about my Chevrolet people and the Mad Dog of John Breed? Breed backs up. Both drivers, they've been here before. The pressure's on them. This will be the last qualifying run in this semi-final round. Side by side. One will advance. One will go in the trailer. Who will it be? The Crimson Crusher Ford or the Mad Dog? Heartbeat of America, Chevrolet of John Breed. They're lined up. They're ready to go. They want the flag at the end of the track. They start to fudge a little bit, start to roll. Who looks up? It's showtime, ladies and gentlemen, of Red Man, All American Military. Driver goes over. We need to hit the fuel shut-off. We need to kill the engine immediately. We need only the track personnel there. Only track people, no cigarettes in the area, please. Be advised, we need no cigarettes in the area. We need the track crew to take the case front end loader to get it squared away. Ladies and gentlemen, the track crew is prepared for events such as this. Dale Hancock, we understand, is okay. We can see him moving around inside the vehicle. This is Motorsports, ladies and gentlemen. It looked like the roll cage. He comes out. You know, a lot of people, when they come to these things, think they're going to see kind of a show. You're seeing Motorsports. You're seeing American racing. Dave Grill working his way over to get an interview with Dale Hancock. But a very well-constructed vehicle, about 23,000 pounds of weight coming down on Dale. He comes out of it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. You saw it on tape out there as the truck did a barrel roll. Dale Hancock, first off, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I guess the roll bar helped out some, you know. I got a cage laying at home that I just bought that I went and picked up yesterday at the truck line. That's probably what brought me bad luck.
All right, now what happened down there at the end? You really went at it tonight, awfully good run, but you came over and all of a sudden it happened so quick.
Well, I knew I was in trouble. I was on the brakes, and it was staying up on its nose. And I was scared. I knew I needed to get back on the gas, but I was scared the crowd was right there, and I couldn't see them. So the only thing I could do was just keep stopping, because I was afraid if I gassed it, I'd run over them.
It all sort of happened, it looked like in slow motion.
Yeah, it felt like slow motion.
All right, well, I tell you, we're just glad and the good Lord willing that you're here right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy's a lucky guy. Let's give him another round of applause here. Louisville, Kentucky, Dale Hancock, the Crimson Crusher. Congratulations, and thank goodness you're here right now to talk about it.
Well, what happened? Who won?
All right, Dave Grill, we're back to the big boys. Monster truck, 4 of them remaining. Here we go, Casper and Bigfoot. Mississippi going up against the Missouri-based #1 monster truck, the Bigfoot of Bob Chandler, being driven this evening by Rick Hoosier.
This is the first run of the semifinals. Bigfoot against the upsetter Casper. You heard Dale Harris say he was out to get Bigfoot tonight. He talks a good game, but now he's got to show this crowd that his machine is up to the challenge. Let's watch him run. Bigfoot puts Casper in his place and advances to the final. The next heat will determine who his opponent will be.
Pretty obvious on that race. Rich come out, he knew what he had to do with the Bigfoot truck. He went out, did it right away, put him away. Casper done a good job to get as far as he has tonight. When you're running against Bigfoot, you got your work cut out, don't matter who you are.
Louisville, Kentucky, the home of the TNT Monster Truck National.
Mad Dog is out on the line against Texas Toy. Texas Toy was upset by Casper in the last round, but had the fastest time of any of the losers. That has won him the right to go for it one more time. Mad Dog is considered a strong favorite in this heat.
How many do you think that Texas Toy is going to win this elimination? How many do you think Mad Dog is going to win? How many of you don't care? You just want to party? Hello, Grandpa. I tell you, he's sitting right here in the front row. Yeah, I must be in the front row.
The track officials are getting them in starting position. Mad Dog was on the line some time before Texas Toy was able to get out to the starting area. John Breen shut down his machine in the meantime to keep from overheating. Now he's having some trouble getting underway.
Head-to-head, the winner comes back to go on the finals. John Bream had a little bit of problems getting the Chevrolet started. We don't know. Crew members climbing up on the vehicle.
While the crew works on Mad Dog, we'll take a commercial break. Don't go away.
Be a part of the most powerful sport on earth with a TNT membership. Get 12 issues of Powertrax, the monthly pulling magazine. A Redman TNT pulling carry on Powertrax with the Redman TNT All-American Pulling Series. See your favorite pullers plus Bigfoot, Stomper, and the country's hottest monster trucks in daring and unpredictable drag racing style eliminations. Coming up in January on Powertrax here on ESPN. January also kicks off the 1988 TNT Redman Winter Nationals. The action begins in St. Paul, Minnesota, Biloxi, Mississippi, Charleston, West Virginia, and Daytona Beach, Florida. Then moves on to Atlanta, Georgia, Indianapolis, Indiana for the Indy Super Bowl, Roanoke, Virginia, and Tallahassee, Florida. 4 big events the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th of January at Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Memphis, Tennessee, Salisbury, Maryland, and San Antonio, Texas. Finally, January action wraps up in Little Rock, Arkansas, the 29th, 30th, and 31st. It's all coming away in January with the Redman TNT All-American Pulling Series.
We understand it will be a bye-run. Mad Dog will not start, ladies and gentlemen. John Bream is out.
They could not restart Mad Dog, and Texas Toy will get the bye and make an uncontested run to qualify in an all-Ford final against the #1 monster truck in the country, Bigfoot.
Well, you've seen something, just I hated to see it happen. Breen, probably one of the favorites, along with Bigfoot, to win it tonight. Come up to the line, had to shut her off, let the other truck get set to keep his from getting hot. Never would fire again. The other guy got a bye run. John got a bad break. He's out of it for tonight. Final run will be the Texas Toy against Bigfoot.
Bigfoot with Rich Hooser at the wheel, out on the track for the final run against the Texas Toy.
Great crowd here tonight is Freedom Hall. Well, you know what they say, Army. F-O-R-D, a 4-letter word. F-O-R-D stands for First on Race Day.
You know, Dave Grimm, if we look at the starting line, it looks like a little Hill Street Blues out there, right? You got 2 blue Fords. How about a little Blues Brother Fords out there tonight? No matter how you look at it, Ford's going to take a win in the first round of the Monster Truck National.
And may the best truck win tonight in Freedom Hall at the Redman TNT All-American Monster Truck Nationals and Truck and Tractor Pull.
Well, Jeff Jarrett and Big Bubba, they're out at the T-shirt stand. You can get an autograph on the way out, but right now, this is it. Only one. Who's it going to be? Out of the Lone Star State of Texas, on the Bigfoot Ford. Side by side, they're off. Bigfoot takes a shot.
Bigfoot charges to another win, taking on all comers and proving once again it's the king of the monster trucks. Today there are over 150 monster trucks competing all across the country. But this is the original 4x4x4 super truck. Seeing the spectacle of the monster trucks is something the fans never forget. It's a thriller that brings them back for more again and again.
He come out, he kept his head. He just drove good every race. He knew what he was doing out here. Rich has been in here before. He knows what it's like to be in competition. He stayed cool. He just come out and did what he had to do. He pushed up all the way. He got a lucky breaker through there and ended up winning it all.
All right, we're going to keep him right up in there. We'll go ahead and have him open the door. We're going to bring the ladder over there. And I'll tell you, a very happy guy, Rich Hoosier. I think he'd like to have gone against Mad Dog tonight. Thank you, Scott. We'll put the ladder up right here. And here we come, right up the old step ladder. I tell you, it's a long way up here, and this guy does it all the time. Congratulations, Rich Hoosier. I tell you, some tough competition tonight. It's never easy, is it?
It's never easy. When you're driving Bigfoot, that's one thing you got to keep up with the reputation of the truck, and that makes it just twice as hard right there.
Was this a tough course here in Freedom Hall?
The main thing about it is being small and close together. You don't have a lot of shutdown area, and you got to worry about the guy next to you. You don't run into him or do what Crimson Crusher did.
You'd really like to run against Mad Dog, wouldn't you?
Yeah, me and John ran a couple times together, and it's always been a close race.
Were you surprised that he broke?
Yeah, I was surprised that he couldn't get started down there, because I just took it for granted I'd be running him maybe.
Well, I tell you, you've won a lot of car-crushing competitions and monster truck races. Congratulations, and good luck down the road in the Red Man TNT All-American Pulling Circuit.
Thank you.
Rich Hoosier, Bigfoot from St. Louis, Missouri. One of the best, if not the best. Ladies and gentlemen, number one, Bigfoot.